programming, in C and C++ programming. It is an object known as a pointer. So what is a pointer? A pointer is basically a pointer is a variable that holds the address. You know, for example, like if you look in an address book, you have someone's house address, right? And then that belongs to someone's name, right? So you look up their address, and then you get the name of the person that lives there. Same exact thing here, is that every variable has an address in memory, in RAM, right? And by using that address, we could go to that address and pick up anything that is in there and pull it out. So basically what it allows us to do is allows us to load variable addresses into this pointer and allows it to be very dynamic. So we never actually change the variable that is inside. So I guess it doesn't really use any extra RAM, because all we do is we just point it at the object and pull off of that. So it allows us to do some things that we can't always do. Now, you do have to have a certain type that it's accessing. So, for example, let me see exactly how my book says it. That's how I would explain it. It basically just holds the address to the variable in RAM. Yeah, that's basically what it says. Alright, so how do you initialize one? So, for example, if we wanted to access a double, right, we have double, and then you're going to use the asterisk. Where's the asterisk? Should be right there. It's double. Let's just call it P double. Now, the P in this naming convention here means pointer, so that's what that P means. And here, as you see, after the object, it's a pointer here, and it means that it's a double pointer, right? So it could access pointer, it could point to variables that are doubles, right? So it has to be double in order to access that address and to mess around with anything like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. So let's just do like long, why am I doing long again? Double number is equal to 52.3. Now what we could do is we could set that. So basically what you do is you say P double double is equal to at, where's the and sign? And sign. There it is. And sign number. So basically what that means is you see that there have two different naming conventions here. You have the asterisk, and then you have the and sign. The and sign basically loads, says get the address to this in memory. So the and sign, that's what it means. It means I don't actually want the value, I want the address. So give me the address. And this and sign means, you know, access the address, not the value that is stored inside. And then, of course, you could do cout and do P double. And now, basically, what it does, oopsie, is it will just access, it will just go into double and then pull the address, and by pulling the address that is in RAM, it will, well, here you see that it's just outputting. This is the address that number is in RAM. So this is the, like I said, this is the specific numbering convention for your RAM. So this is where that variable is stored inside your RAM. Now, what else do we got here? Alrighty. And then we could basically use this guy. So let's say that we had a double number 2. Now basically we could do something indirectly by messing with the pointer. So here we're messing with the pointer, and this is plus equals, right? That means take p double and add something to it. Oopsies. Actually, that's not what I want to do. I want to do like a standard number. Actually, that would work if I declared, if I actually initialized a value to it. So let's initialize like 15. Okay, let's just feed it 15 then. Okay. So now what it allows us to do is allows us to load here, but what we want to do is we want to put an asterisk. Where's the asterisk? Okay, so this is basically saying, you know, get the variable it is pointing to. So get the variable it is pointing to and output that. So what this is going to allow us to do is you could do build solution. And here, what I'm going to want it to do is, let me try an asterisk. Oopsies. Let me do standard build on that. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay, so let's do debug. And here you see that it is actually incrementing the number. So here we got 15 and we added to it. And you see it's not just in the pointer anymore either. If you do standard, if you just do number, and you build that and then you load it, you see that number is changed as well. So both of them are changed. So here we could dynamically load different variable addresses inside. Now this isn't super great for just standard primitives, but if you're using something like arrays, it's very, very easy to use that. So this is just a look at it. So we're going to use them later on, and we're definitely going to be messing with it further and do more practice. So how do we initialize it again? You do the asterisk after. So double, and then what? So it's a double. It points to a double address and object, and then you give it a name, and then you do double number equals 32.3, and then here you see p double, and you do the and sign, and the and sign gets you the address to that variable. And then if you do the asterisk, it will go, basically it'll take this pointer and pop number in there, or whatever it is pointing to at the time. So for example, if we wanted to continue here, let's just say double number 2 equals 15, right? And then later, so we go p double, and we want to load the and sign, and we want number 2, and then we're going to do the asterisk p double is equal to well, actually let's just, yeah, p double equals minus equals let's just do the old-fashioned way, p double minus number, and then it will allow us to do cout. And then we do asterisk p double in line. Now that should give us a negative number. Yeah, so here you see that we first had this, and then we had, I don't know if it should be that low though. P double at number 2. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving us the negative. I would have to trace it out, but I won't worry about it too much. Okay, so you see here that we first have this output, and then we changed it to look at the pointer, and we moved the pointer address, and we changed it a little bit there. So let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and check if it actually changed under number. So this basically stores it in number 2. It will store it in where is it? Yeah, number 2. And there you see that number 2 is also changed as well. It appears like what's happening is that that number is still stored inside the pointer. That's interesting. All right, so there's a lot of things that you could do with pointers, and as you saw there, I could basically dynamically move it across, and you saw that the reason why it said negative 32. Yeah, not completely sure why it said negative 32. But it's a very complex subject, and even I don't use it. I don't use it too much. But then again, I'm using a lot of different languages over short periods of time. But yeah, so it's very important for as you get further and further along in programming that you understand pointers more and more and more. And here is just basically a quick rundown of how they work and how to set them up. So again, to initialize, you do the asterisk after you give it the data type that you want to be looking at. Then you do the asterisk. Then you have probably the naming convention to show that it's a pointer and it's not just a standard variable. So you could say pointer double or whatever you want to do. And then if you want to set the address, get the address of that variable, you do the and sign. And then you could do the asterisk again to get to the data that it's pointing to, and then you could then use that to output the variable, etc., etc. And there's a lot of cool little things in here that use arrays that we'll check out later. But that is the basics of starting to use pointers. All right, so this has been Steven from the LegitTechTutorials, and thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, please subscribe for more videos like it in this series and other series as well. If you have any questions, email me. The link to the Amazon page to buy the book, the book that I'm using as a reference for this series, is in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this, and thanks for sticking around. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.